today we are going to discuss about the first house in astrology. So the first house is the house of your personality, yourself, how you present yourself to the world. It is the house of Aries, and the body part associated with it is the head, okay, the brain. So this is the house of Aries ruled by Mars. So it gives you the valor and the courage to present yourself to the world. Sun exalts in the sign of Aries, so it speaks about the confidence that you exhibit through the first house. And now we'll discuss about the second house in astrology. So second house speaks about the food that you eat. It speaks about your right ear in terms of body part, the assets, the wealth that you accumulate, your family while you're growing up. Okay, it speaks about everything that you surround yourself with, the resources that you have is exhibited by the second house. Now next is the third house. The third house talks about your younger siblings, the short distance travels that you make, the courage you have, the willpower you have, and the communication skills that you exhibit. Any kind of skill, be it cooking, painting, dancing, any kind of skills that you have is exhibited by the third house. Next is the fourth house. Fourth house is the house of your homeland, your mother, the warmth and the homely security that you have in your surroundings. It's your environment, it's also your inner self, and the body part associated with it is the heart. Next is the fifth house. Fifth house is speaks about the romance, entertainment, children, any kind of activity that you undertake, enjoyment. All right, and the body part associated with the stomach, and the sign that it rules is the sign of Leo. So it speaks more about dramatics, acting. If you are in politics, it speaks everything about the sign of Leo, what exemplifies that sign. Next is the house of the sixth, that is determined by the sign of Virgo if it's an Aries ascendant, and that speaks about health, wellness, and the enemies, the competition, any kind of debt that is accumulated. All right, it's a competition, any kind of competitive streak is seen through that house. That's the sixth house. They are also your maternal relatives, your maternal uncles, and any kind of competition, work, daily routine is exhibited by the sixth house, and body part associated with it are the intestines. Okay, the next house is seventh. The seventh house speaks about business partnership, any kind of partnership with personal or professional, and the spouse in the marriage, which is the seventh house, is exhibited with the sign of Libra, that is of partnerships, and any kind of association or be it trade, import, export, business is associated with the seventh house and the sign of Libra. Thank you. These are the 7 signs.